my name is Jose. Let me tell you a bit about myself. I am the head of my household, and I do all the manual labor around my house. I alone protect my family because it is my most important job. Finally, I carry my family, and for all that I do for them, I expect them to be loyal in return. My wife Maria does all the things that a woman should be doing in the house. She does the cleaning, makes sure the kids are ready for school in the morning, and does the cooking. I do not let her do any of the physical labor because it is not her job and is not where she belongs. Her focus needs to be geared toward the home. I love my wife very much. My son Pedro will grow to be a man. While he is still at a young age, I encourage him to never cry or indulge in activities that detract from his masculinity. He must learn through discipline to be strong in order to one day be the head of his own house. Learning a trade is of the utmost importance so that he may support his own family as an adult. Paulina, you need to learn obedience. I want you to remain here so that you can find a suitable husband. You do not need to go to school. That has no importance. You need to learn from your mother on how to properly raise a family by staying at home.
Hello, my name is Maria, and I am the mother of these beautiful children and the wife of Jose. Raising these children is my primary responsibility as a mother. I am responsible for taking care of the house, cooking, and cleaning. For me, family is the most important part of my life, and I must hold it together. My husband Jose is a good, hard-working man. He protects our family and provides for us financially. I know that he is a good role model for our son. When he works, I usually care for the children and tend to the house. But when he gets home, I cook dinner and tend to his needs. One day, Pedro is going to be the head of the house, so he needs to be a strong worker so he can maintain it one day. He needs to follow El Buen Camino. Primero, he needs to find himself some confidence. Since he is practically an adult, he needs to control his behavior. He needs to be obedient, and he needs to respect his elders. Above all, he needs to be independent. If he follows this, he will get an education and one day will be important. For my daughter, she needs to learn all the things there is to do at home, like cook and clean. She really wants to be independent, but she has to know when it's appropriate to raise her voice.
Hello, my name is Pedro. I am 17 years old, and my two favorite things in this world are el dinero y las mujeres. I really do not like school and plan to work with my jefe when I finish high school. My jefe is a really hard worker, but he can be very mean and stubborn sometimes. He does not like anyone to talk back to him, and he will physically hurt anybody that does. I always have to help my father with everything. I want to help bring money into our household. One day I will build my own family and be the man of the house just like my father. My jefita has always been there for me. Even after I get into fights at school, siempre me aconseja to be peaceful and look for solutions with violence. I feel bad for her, and it hurts me to see her cry after my jefe yells or hits her, but I cannot intervene because my father will hurt me. One day, I hope I can make some money so I can support my jefes and repay them for everything they have done for me. When it comes to my sister Paulina, I will always protect her from any harm. Also, if I think that any guy likes her, I immediately threaten them. If she wants to go out, I always have to accompany her. The only time she should be alone with a man is when she is married.
I'm just trying to find some inner peace. I consider myself a responsible girl with a good head on my shoulders, but I'm not given any credit. Sometimes I feel unappreciated, and it's tough. I even lie about my whereabouts just so I can give myself some time and space to gather my thoughts. I can't stand my parents' restrictions. As much as I love my dad, I don't agree with his perspectives on women. He's a hardworking man, and I appreciate everything he has given me. But I don't think that justifies his double standards. Sometimes I wish he would just hear me out, to take the time to listen and negotiate his rules, rather than shouting me down immediately and giving me the usual porque dije, asunto cerrado, with no explanation, while letting my brother run rampant wherever he pleases. Mi mamá never lets me do anything. Siempre nomás me da consejos de no salir, to take care of myself y que me porte bien. I don't understand. She always allows my brother to go out at night and never says anything to him. She always thinks that boys just want me for sex, and that I'm going to do it. Everything is always about being a virgin. I'm supposed to think only about the family, to not bring shame upon them. Siempre nomás tengo que estar en la cocina cocinando because that is my job as a woman. It's so irritating when I see Pedro always leaving at the middle of the night. God knows where without being interrogated about where he's leaving to. He never has to clean up after himself. And he always expects me to do his laundry and cook for him. I don't understand how he can't do it himself. It's not like he's a baby. Pedro gets all the liberty in the world just because he's a guy and I have to stay at home to do all the chores.